Dean, I'm the dad.
I'm Laura, I'm the mom.
And I'm Krysta, I'm the daughter.
And together we are...
Family Plot.
That was a little unceremonious. I'm not sure how the beginning of our show is going to come out this time.
Well, we were sitting
okay.
here arguing, and I just wanted to start.
You're like, it's just time to go. Let's go. I'm Dean, I'm the dad.
And I was just like, wait, I was still talking about that.
It's okay, Krysta. You can talk about anything you like. I just wanted to get the show going so we could, I don't know, be done with this at some point this evening. So. Okay,
it's my fault. I, got us started late, but, when you don't get off till 5 and then you gotta run some errands,
it's talking time.
Evening gets away from you.
It does, but it's just
So
talking time. So we're here, we're talking. Welcome to the show, new listeners.
Hi, new listeners.
Do we have new listeners?
I don't know for sure, but just in case, let's welcome them to the show.
Hey.
Welcome to listeners. Welcome to the family.
Welcome to Family Plot. Hope you enjoy this. Me roasting Dad and me and Mom being tag teaming him and telling him he has a man crush. Don't worry, you'll find that out.
Show, plus, some weird paranormal stuff or history stuff or true crime stuff thrown in. That's our show. Is that my child and my daughter tearing down my confidence and
child and my daughter
and my lady and tearing down any sort of semblance of confidence I have, and then we whip in.
He's being dramatic. He's being dramatic now.
So we're going to be looking for the tiny violin music to be playing in the background.
Like all the time.
And the cruelty that you are forced to endure while we record everything. Poor Dean. If you
for you,
Dean, maybe you should send
for you
cookies or buy him a coffee on Buy Me a Coffee.
Hey,
I was just about to talk about that.
I'm impressive. I just lead into these things.
I'm trying to talk more today because last episode I said almost nothing.
Yes.
That's okay. We still like you. We did have COVID, so that made a little bit of a difference. Last week when we recorded full on with COVID. Yes, we care that much about our show.
Yes, we do.
And just as always, want to remind you, if you enjoy the show, share it with someone who's never heard of it before. We think they're going to like it, which is why I'm welcoming new listeners. Also, remember to support us on Patreon. You can, of course, support us via Team Podcast, Team Bunny, and Team Spa Day, which is Laura's end of things. Now, it's really just a way to get you to donate, and it all mostly goes towards the same thing. Although, to be fair, we do use some donations to feed the bunny because she is ravenous.
Wow, she eats so much. In fact, I just had to order her some apples. Shh. We're not supposed to give her treats.
Yes, we're not supposed to give her treats because Bunny Mom over there is...
I'm eating some of her apples.
She's a little bit of a Gustava.
I'm eating some of her apples. Because she can have one treat a month, and that's what I'm limiting it to.
You are cruel.
What?
I'm not cruel. If you only got one treat a month, you would be so upset. I'm just saying.
Rabbits can't have that much. They'll die.
Yeah, well, it's not like we're filling her with cotton candy. It's an apple.
For rabbits, that's a lot of sugar.
Okay. Anyway, moving on, because I'm not going to argue bunny parenting right now. I'm sure we'll get plenty of emails telling me I'm wrong or that you should let the grandparents spoil the bunny. I'm just saying. But, Ian, what are we talking about today?
We're talking about a place called Gobekli Tepe.
Okay.
Now, in the local tongue, it's also known as Gire Mirazan or Zirabeski. It is, in the local tongue, it means Potbelly Hill, or more colloquially, the Hill of the Navel.
What in the world made you decide that
we were gonna play tongue twister today?
We're gonna talk about something that okay, you know what? I'm gonna stop. And I'm just gonna let you tell us about it because I'm so confused.
I'm gonna talk for a second. What in the actual world made you think that you could teach us about a tongue twister? Because that's literally what I said, what that sounds like. I can't even remember the word. I'd have problems in drama class if that was one of my words.
Gobekli Tepe is the name of the place. It's not.
No, I'm not saying it, because it sounds like I could die if I say it. Like,
okay, fine. Call it Potbelly Hill. There you go. Anyway, so one day in this field, because that's what it was initially, it was a field, and a local shepherd found a rock in what was otherwise good pasture land. So he went to pick it up and toss it away from the land, because that's apparently what you do. I don't know much about being a shepherd, but the rock wouldn't come up. So he dug a little bit, and he realized the rock he was digging up was A, massive, and B, it was shaped. Stones don't start out shaped like big squares for the most part. I mean, once in a great while, and that's when he realized, holy heck, I found something here. So word got to the local university, and they came and checked it out. Mm-hmm. And soon the field was besieged with archaeologists, digging up this ancient gathering place. And while we know very little, mostly because at this point they believe that only 5% of the site has been uncovered. Cool. What little we know at this point is fascinating. Join us as we explore a place in Turkey called Gobekli Tepe.
Awesome.
So, but first, Krysta has some weird facts for us, and I would like to get those out of the way.
Awesome. Hey, Krysta, what are we talking about tonight? Oh, she needs some fanfare.
Yeah, she needed some fanfare.
You're such a diva.
That's the way you taught me.
True enough.
Well, Mom didn't teach you. You were kind of a natural diva.
You came out as a natural diva.
I mean,
you did make me wait 3 days for your entrance, after all.
Let's also not forget that at the grand age of, 3, 4?
4.
She was on stage.
Took over a stage at Disneyland.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you started to get off stage, and then you decided you didn't want to get off stage.
I don't want to get off.
Yeah.
I like attention, okay?
Yeah.
Anyway. Today's facts are from theculturetrip.com by Hagia Sophia. Sorry if I said that wrong, but hey, thank you, not sponsored, for giving us these facts. Yeah. Also, here soon I will be continuing questions of the week, so if you still have questions about that, or any questions, any recommendations for questions that you might want me to put on the show, go to my Twitter, go to my TikTok, whatever you can find, and you're just like, oh, hey, can you do this on the podcast? I'll understand if you just say podcast. You don't have to type out the whole name or nothing. Just, if you have a question about that and you want to ask me, just go ahead and hit up one of my social media accounts, and I will respond to you in 3 to 5 business days.
Okay. Well, at least she's got an appropriate timeline.
Yeah, her timeline's better than mine.
Normally, when my notifications pop up, I'll respond to it in either a few minutes or a few hours. But depending on how many I have, it can take to 3 to 5 business days. Okay. So, let's get into these facts, shall we?
Yes, facts. We like.
Yay, facts.
We like Krysta facts.
With its long and rich history, where civilizations and empires, as well as various I know this word.
Authenticity?
Authenticities and religions.
Ethnicities.
Oh, it could be ethnicities.
Ethnicities, yeah.
Yes.
And religions all left their marks. Turkey is a country that never ceases to beguile. Whether it's an ancient site that contradicts historical facts or the world's second oldest railway. There's a lot you don't know about this land.
Wow. So, I just want to point out that I asked you about practicing.
And I tried!
Okay.
I just wasn't planning on doing the introduction, but I did it anyway, so here we are.
Oh, so here we are. Okay.
All right.
Well, that is a good introduction for anywhere to, that can be in a guidebook or something. That's kind of impressive.
Okay.
So, what are our facts about Turkey, the country, not the animal?
Yeah, I feel like that is good to state. But, number 1. Leonardo da Vinci was almost responsible for the Galata Bridge. Between 1502 and 1503, Sultan Bayezid II solicited Leonardo da Vinci to design a bridge that would span the Golden Horn. Following the 3 geometric principles of the pressed bow, parabolic curve, and keystone arch, Da Vinci's design would have been the world's longest bridge at that time, but the Sultan did not approve it.
I see.
Darn that Sultan.
He was a picky Sultan.
He was very picky.
Very, very picky.
But I'm guessing he would have also had to pay for the bridge, so...
Yeah, probably.
And that would have been a lot of materials and a lot of money back then, so they wouldn't have wanted to, pay that much money to get a well-created bridge like that.
Maybe.
Because, materials back then may have not been as expensive for us, it was still expensive for them.
Right.
Fact number 2. There are no native camels in Turkey, but there's an annual camel wrestling festival. Now, before we start this, and this is probably not anything that I'm thinking of, but, I do not support any animal fighting or anything like that. So, if this is about that, I'm just gonna put a trigger warning up because, if it is about that, some people still get triggered about that stuff, and I'm like, I am as well.
Yeah, are the camels that wrestling each other, or are people wrestling camels? Because
I don't know, but either way, it sounds terrible to me. So I'm.
Well, and camels are just one of the nastiest